Archangel Michael says, something has shifted in the spiritual realm, and tonight, your name is being whispered in a dark transaction you didn't agree to. A member of your family has gone too far, reaching into spaces they don't understand, trying to sell what was never theirs to touch. Your soul's blessing, divinely sealed and protected, is now at risk of being bartered for temporary gain. There's a paper. Not ordinary, not legal, but spiritual, written not with ink but with intent. The person is placing your essence, your calling, your divine inheritance into the hands of someone who works in shadows. This deal wasn't made overnight. It's been forming for weeks, quietly, behind smiles, behind conversations you thought were safe. You felt the shift, didn't you? That moment you suddenly became tired, confused, or drained for no reason. It wasn't coincidence. A spiritual cord was pulled without your consent. The blessing that was meant to lift your name to divine heights is being dragged toward a pit of greed and manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This person doesn't just want money, they want access to what you were born with: favor, elevation, divine keys, and rare authority. They've visited someone to transfer energy, calling it something else, disguising it as protection. But the reality is sinister. Archangel Michael says, your name is being used in chants, spoken over burning oils and hidden scrolls. These are not prayers, they are transactions. Your gifts are being wrapped in the wrong hands. That's why lately you've been waking up feeling like something is missing. That unexplained heaviness? That strange behavior from someone close? It's because they're part of it, or being used by someone who is. The exchange is near. It's set to happen at a time they think you won't notice. Midnight is not just a time, it's a portal. And they want your destiny to shift quietly. Type Amen to get blessing 744. But you are being warned because heaven will not allow this theft to go unseen. You were not made to be sacrificed on someone else's altar of greed. This soul blessing is part of your legacy, your lifeline, and must remain in your hands. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Someone is wearing your energy like a costume, standing in your spiritual reflection and calling themselves chosen. But they are imposters. And the person aiding them knows you, knows your favorite food, your laugh, the way your voice breaks when you're emotional. They are not strangers. That's what makes this betrayal sharper. They smile at your victories while plotting your surrender. But the heavens are roaring now. You must protect your name, your soul's light, your birthright. They are hoping your silence will be their permission. But silence now means surrender, and surrender will strip you of divine access. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There is a woman involved. She's not doing it directly, but she's the one who introduced them to the one trying to steal from you. Her words are subtle, but her influence is strong. She may act confused or unaware, but don't be deceived. She is the doorway. The portal. The spiritual broker who put a price on your divine worth. Archangel Michael says this is not about physical money, it's a deeper trade. The kind that robs you of clarity, blocks your progress, and allows another to wear your divine identity like a crown they didn't earn. They're trying to unlock gates only you have access to. But they're using false keys. And false keys don't just break in, they break you, slowly, piece by piece. Type Amen to get blessing 121. You've likely felt delays in areas that should have moved fast. That's not normal. That's the effect of divine blockage caused by tampering. Your blessings are being delayed because someone tried to redirect them. They tried to sign spiritual documents with your essence. They tried to call angels meant for you by your name. But the angels do not listen to thieves. There's a name being repeated in rooms you've never entered. A name so close to you, yet masked by darkness. They are being paid not just in currency, but in access, in rituals, in silence. That family member knows more than they say. They've been smiling while watching you struggle. And their heart is growing colder as the promise of more draws them deeper. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Don't confront yet. Don't shout yet. Listen first. Watch. Protect your words. Everything you say now can either shield or expose your power. This is not the time to be careless. Cover your energy. Close the spiritual leaks. Cleanse your atmosphere, physically, emotionally, spiritually. If you've had dreams of running, drowning, or being lost in strange places lately, that's not just a dream. That's your soul reacting to this exchange. The alarm is ringing from deep within. They are counting on your unawareness. But you are rising in knowing now. You are not the same person who ignored their intuition weeks ago. Type Amen to get blessing 606. The person who is helping sell your soul's gift is also doing it out of desperation. Their own life is crumbling, and they see you as a shortcut to restoration. But God does not bless betrayal. They didn't go to a typical place. They went somewhere deep, someone with knowledge in rituals, candles, mirrors. A place where voices get twisted and energies are swapped like merchandise. This is why you must protect your mirror, your clothes, your name. Anything connected to you is now a target. They're using these to create spiritual replicas. Archangel Michael says, your hands are still clean, and that is your power. Your spiritual record is untainted, and the heavens still call you by the true name. You have time, but not forever. Type Amen to get blessing 789. Tonight, something will try to cross into your energy field. It will look like confusion, or a phone call, or even a bad memory. Resist it. Do not open the door. Cover yourself with purity. Remove any object that doesn't belong. A gift they gave you recently might be charged. It's time to let it go. This isn't just a message, it's a divine intervention. The universe paused its normal flow to bring this to you now. That means your destiny is still alive. They plan to swap your star. But a light that is born from divine truth cannot be dimmed by dirty hands. Your story is yours. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Don't speak their name aloud anymore. It gives them access. They're watching you to see if you'll sense it. But you don't owe them permission. This is your season to break agreements you never made. Undo what was done in silence. Reverse the transaction through awareness and spiritual fire. There's someone watching you from a distance, not to protect, but to confirm the shift. They'll act like they randomly care. But they are gathering signs. Your family isn't all your enemy. But not all are innocent. One holds the secret. Another carries the guilt. And one will confess when everything explodes. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Watch closely at 11:11 tonight. You may feel a vibration, or see a name flash in your mind. That is the name tied to this act. The name that tried to erase your light. Forgive, but do not trust again easily. Your protection is your peace. And your voice is your sword. They are trying to distract you with chaos so you forget who you are. But this message pulled you back into power. You've been spiritually targeted, but now you are spiritually aware. Take salt baths. Speak words of reversal. Keep silence for 3 days. Let the transaction collapse by denying it oxygen. Their ritual can only survive in your confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 414. You are awakening now. The cords they tied are burning. The trade they made is falling apart because your divine contract cannot be stolen. Let this be the last day your blessings are delayed because of someone else's desperation. Let this be the last night you cry and don't know why. You are not for sale. And what they tried to exchange is coming back to you double. This storm came to expose the thief, not to harm you. Soon you will see someone fall. Not by your hands, but by what they did in secret. And when that happens, do not gloat. Just walk forward. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Because the next blessing written in the sky has your name carved into it. The person they tried to sell it to will run from it. Your energy is not theirs to carry. You will feel lighter soon. You will wake up without fear. Your breath will be peaceful, and your steps will feel protected again. But remember this night. Remember the warning. And never again hand your silence to a thief. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, this story isn't over yet, but the turning point is near. The power they thought they had over your spiritual identity is fading by the second. Because when you woke up to this message, their spell cracked in half. They are feeling the shift even now. You may notice them becoming distant, nervous, overly friendly, or trying to check on you out of nowhere. That's their guilt panicking, because spiritually, they know you've seen the truth. This is not about revenge, it's about recovery. Your soul's blessing is sacred. It was placed in your lineage for a divine reason, not to be exchanged like property in some under-the-table ritual. The light inside you is older than their tricks. It knows how to outlast betrayal. It knows how to rewrite a future that was wrongly stolen and breathe it back into your life. Type Amen to get blessing 272. Now, there will be moments in the next few days that feel unusually emotional. Don't ignore them. Your soul is cleansing. You may cry without reason, feel nostalgic, or even angry. Let those waves move through you. They are part of the purification. What they sent toward you spiritually is being burned off, but the smoke must rise before it clears. They don't realize what they triggered. They awakened your angels, your ancestral defenders, and even the hand of justice that moves invisibly but strikes with undeniable force. Someone in your family will dream of you soon, and wake up disturbed. That's not coincidence. That's the consequence. The soul doesn't rest well when it touches what is forbidden. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Watch how things unfold this week. You'll begin to notice who avoids your eyes, who changes their tone, who speaks your name with unease. That's the guilt surfacing. They will act like everything is normal. But behind the mask, they're restless. Because heaven is rearranging the consequence of their action. This isn't just a warning, it's your shift. A silent explosion is happening in the realm of the spirit where everything they tried to bury is rising with divine vengeance. You may receive a phone call, a message, or a family invite soon. Be cautious. Not all conversations are safe. Some are traps designed to read your spirit and see if the exchange worked. Type Amen to get blessing 747. Don't speak your fears to just anyone now. Keep your circle small. Be wise in how you speak. Let the enemy guess, not gather. What they tried to do spiritually is the equivalent of forging your divine signature. But they used the wrong ink. They forgot that. Blessings from God can't be rewritten with human greed. In their attempt to swap your destiny, they've cursed their own. You will see a reversal come, but not through revenge. It will come through exposure. Soon, someone you trusted will slip. They will mention something they shouldn't know. That will be your confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 848. This message has reached you not by chance, but because heaven refused to let you walk blindly into spiritual robbery. You're not late, you're right on divine time. Your soul is reclaiming its space. Your energy is being purified. What was transferred unknowingly is being retrieved with power. An object in your home may feel heavy or different. Trust that feeling. Remove what doesn't resonate. You are clearing spiritual residue left by hidden intentions. This blessing they tried to trade is deeply tied to your future home, your future love, and your financial abundance. That's why the battle became so intense. They wanted all of it in one greedy bite. Type Amen to get blessing 969. But their stomach will not handle what was never theirs. What is yours has a seal, and it rejects counterfeit carriers. Even if they try to pretend can't replace presence. You are being asked now to stand in truth. To light a candle if you feel led. To speak over your name and restore what they tried to dim. Repeat your name aloud tonight. Say it with strength, because that name, your real name, is still written in golden ink in heaven's archive. Let this be the moment your lineage is cleansed. You are not just protecting yourself, but breaking the generational pattern that allowed blessings to be mishandled. Type Amen to get blessing 707. You are chosen. And the chosen are always fought harder, but they are also backed by stronger forces. The angels surrounding you have drawn their swords. You may hear noises tonight. You may feel a presence in your room. That is spiritual warfare. And the victory belongs to you. They cannot reverse what heaven has re-anchored. Your gifts are returning. Your favor is rising again. Your alignment with destiny is realigning. But your job now is to stay quiet, focused, and aware. This is the hour of exposure. Those who moved in shadows are about to be seen in full light. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Be careful of sudden apologies, they may be lies in disguise. Not all who come with kind words have clean hearts. Discern deeply. They are scared because they know the transaction failed. And now they worry you'll rise with more power than before. And you will. Because when heaven restores, it doesn't give back what was taken, it gives more. Your hands will hold more than you ever thought possible. You will soon receive news, a sign, or a divine encounter that confirms everything you felt. It will be sudden. It will be undeniable. And it will be yours. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Tonight, sit in stillness. Close your eyes and reclaim your spiritual space. Say, I call back all that is mine. No one can trade what is divinely mine. They will feel the shift. You may see it in their eyes, in their face, in how they talk to you differently. That's when you'll know, justice is working. God did not allow this to reach you too late. You were spared before the final cut. You still carry the light, the protection, and the purpose. Let your life now be a message that no one can steal what heaven has stamped. No witchcraft. No trickery. No greed. Type Amen to get blessing 1777. Your blessing was never truly lost, it was only paused while the heavens intervened. You see, when someone tries to buy what is spiritual using physical means, they unlock a gate of divine consequence they cannot close. That's what's happening now behind closed doors in the very house you trusted. A strange silence will fall over the person who betrayed you. They will try to carry on as if nothing happened, but the energy around them will speak louder than their words. Watch their face next time you walk in. Truth has a way of haunting the guilty. Even though they wanted your blessing, they didn't understand the weight of what you carry. Your blessing isn't a reward, it's a responsibility. It requires clean hands, a pure heart, and a truth-tied life. And because they tried to steal it without becoming worthy of it, it will become their burden instead of their breakthrough. What they thought would bring them riches will bring unrest. Type Amen to get blessing 3337. You may feel tempted to confront them directly, but don't. The power of this moment lies in stillness. Your silence will echo in their spirit louder than any accusation. You're being told to watch, not war. The divine realm is already working. Angels are documenting. Your ancestors are speaking your name in protection. Their plan is already collapsing, and your name is being cleared on all levels, physical, spiritual, and generational. You are not who they tried to make you appear as. You are light wrapped in destiny. Every part of this experience has been recorded in the book of divine justice. No tear, no confusion, no delay was in vain. All of it is turning into evidence for your elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 838. There is something else. Someone close to you knew this was being planned. They didn't participate, but they didn't stop it either. That person will soon try to reach out with news, or warnings, pretending to be innocent. Be cautious. They want to see how much you know. But you don't owe them answers. What you owe yourself is peace, privacy, and power. Begin to disconnect from their energy, even if it's a blood tie. You were chosen for a purpose, and your path can no longer accommodate those trying to buy shortcuts using your light. This is the moment you outgrow them. The spiritual realm is shifting you into a season where only truth can survive near you. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. You may notice blessings flowing back to you rapidly in the coming day. Do not be surprised. That's the divine refund. Everything stolen is being restored with interest. Watch how you suddenly begin to get opportunities again, feel joy again, breathe clearer. That's not your imagination, it's the reversal working in your favor. Your soul blessing is not just a spiritual concept, it governs your success, your glow, your favor in people's eyes. It was why they wanted it. But it's why you must now protect it fiercely. Don't share every victory. Don't announce every move. Keep some doors closed even when people knock with smiles. Type Amen to get blessing 505. They still think they have time to fix this behind your back. They're planning one last ritual, one last offering, one last call to the spirit they used. But it won't work anymore. Your awareness disrupted their connection. And your declaration, whether whispered or screamed, shut the portal they used to access your grace. Your spiritual account is being cleaned. Your name is being spoken in high places again. And this time, no one can intercept what's coming with your name on it. Expect something big. Expect something divine. Expect to walk into a moment so undeniably yours that no one can claim it. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. This message wasn't just a warning. It was an awakening. You needed to remember who you are and what you carry. Now that you do, no enemy, relative, or hidden manipulator can stop the surge that's rising around you. Your angels are no longer standing by, they're standing guard. Even if you feel alone physically, you are never outnumbered spiritually. And the realm that tried to rob you now fears the realm that protects you. You have been reassigned. You are stepping into what was delayed but not denied. Your name is in a list that only the divine hand can write. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Rest tonight with clarity. Clean your space. Speak affirmations out loud. Touch your chest and say, I reclaim what is mine. Because by the time the next moon rises, something in you will shift. And the person who tried to cash in your soul's favor will feel the weight of their consequence. Your soul cannot be bought. Your destiny cannot be transferred. You are not a product to be traded, you are a divine legacy in motion. They will look at you and not recognize you anymore. Because when your soul steps fully into truth, it changes your light, your tone, your walk. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. From this point forward, let no shadow walk beside you. Be watchful in silence. Be wise with love. Be fierce with protection. This is not paranoia, it's preparation. You're not afraid, you're awake. And awakened ones are the most powerful of all. Let the betrayal birth your clarity. Let the exposure fuel your freedom. Let the broken trust form a boundary you never cross again. Your soul blessing is active again. It will show up in your dreams, in your encounters, in how people look at you in awe without knowing why.